Morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Mostly gentlemen, it's Nick.
Only one lady. All right, I'm here this morning to talk about the arrest at South Penrith last Friday. 47-year-old male was arrested at South Penrith about 5:30 a.m. last Friday. After a search warrant at his home, we found over 100 kilos of drugs, about 85 kilos of ice, 13 kilos of cocaine, and 2 or 3 kilos of MDMA. Soon after that, he was taken to the police station where he was charged with 3 counts of large commercial supply.
You assume that he's part of an international drug network or likely?
It is likely that the cocaine was imported. The ice, we're not sure if it was imported or otherwise manufactured in Australia. But nonetheless, the organised crime squad targets international drug syndicates. It targets syndicates operating in Australia, operating overseas, leveraged through our partnership with the AFP, the New South Wales Crime Commission, the Australian Crime Commission, and our international law enforcement partners. We continue to target every day. It's a long, ongoing investigation. These take many years, sometimes 4 or 5 years, and we just chip away. And slowly, day after day, the efforts of the detectives mount up, and we develop information where we can arrest and execute suspects. He was known to police, but not
Obviously, kind of thinking about whether it's alive or further down the chain, further up the chain.
I think it's clear that a 100 kilogram supply is from a syndicate. Individuals don't normally get around with 100 kilos of drug worth $45 million in Australia. So it's clearly a syndicated venture, and we're targeting that syndicate and we'll continue to target that syndicate every day.
Do you have any idea of where those drugs were sort of headed towards? Were they headed towards regional Australia, or headed for distribution in the city?
There's obviously a fairly large network of distribution when you're talking about 100 kilos of drugs or syndicated drugs where it's in multiple tons. So where it goes, it's all over Australia. To the communities of Australia, the communities in the country, the communities here in Sydney and Melbourne and everywhere else.
This is obviously a huge amount of drugs. Do you think it's going to have a noticeable impact on the supply in the community?
I see that 100 kilo seizure by police will have an impact. To judge that impact, it's very difficult. There is a great demand by the community for drugs, and while that demand's there, the drugs will keep coming.
He's a 47-year-old man. Now, you said it's not because it's the way to stop it.
I think the way to stop it is for the community to stop using drugs. If they stop using drugs, the syndicates won't see the money there, the huge profits made out of this stuff, and there won't be a market. They'll stop doing it and they'll move on to something else. I think it's that simple. If it was it's drug. If it's not being used, it can't be sold. It's pretty simple.
Do you have any assistance from overseas law enforcement?
Big pardon?
Any assistance from overseas law enforcement agencies?
We constantly work with overseas every day. So pieces of information from them, we give them information, we work hand in hand every day.
Is there any indication, perhaps, the country of origin for any of these chemicals so far?
No, it's a little bit early. I'd say the cocaine is probably from the South Americas. As for the ice and the MDMA, too early.
Is there any idea how long this syndicate has been active in Australia?
We've been targeting organised crime out of the organised crime squad for the past almost 5 years, and we've been chipping away at these major syndicates. So this is another example of just that effort to combat syndicated organised crime and their profits and their drugs.
The penalties are obviously extremely severe for someone who's caught doing this, but also the reward seems to be huge considering Australians pay a lot for their drugs on the street. Do you think that you're finally getting out of hand? Like, are people becoming less inclined to do it? Do you think that penalties?
Look, the sentence for this sort of matter is 25 years or less. If you want to risk life in jail and the police coming through your door and grabbing you and you losing your family and everything else, well, do it and we'll come after you. If you want the profit, do it, but we're still going to come after you.
Beautiful.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, mate.
No doubt.